still the one. You're watching WQJP TV, Steubenville, Wheeling, now broadcasting on Channel 38.
Hi folks, Ian Baker here with another impromptu wooden railway review. First of all, if you hear a droning sound in the background, that's the wind. It's very windy today. What were we doing? Oh yeah, wooden railway review. So, today we're back in Brendam Docks from the last episode, and today I'm going to do a double-parter because the two things I bought are basically related. I bought them at the same time, so why not just put them both in the same video? It is the 2014, or 2013 rather, Caitlin and Connor. Now Caitlin and Connor were brought to the island in that movie King of the Railway, from the eccentric Earl coming and buying a castle and buying all kinds of old engines to tour his estate and dinosaurs, and yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. But these two, apparently they race, they love to race, and they have some pretty wild colors. I'll get to that in a moment. But it is nice how in season 2021 that they've expanded on their personalities a little bit. And it isn't like the other characters who have come and gone with just a one-off episode, with their personalities being so shallow as to just be friendly or something along those lines. Oh well. That's why we have WTNF, Wooden Thomas and Friends, so that those characters get a personality too. You should totally watch it, by the way. It's pretty neato. At least I think so. Anyway, enough yakking. Let's open these things up. Okay, I guess we'll do ladies first, because as long as I'm alive, chivalry shan't be dead. So here she is. She's I don't remember what engine she is off the bat. I don't have my computer with me. But I know that she's from Baltimore and Ohio. And she has some very strange coloring going on, in my opinion. I guess, with kids, they respond best with color, and so if there are different kinds of color, the kids would be more into it. But This isn't like the normal standard like red or blue or green or whatever. This is like sort of a I'm not even sure what to call that. It's not quite a magenta because it's not quite purple enough. It's definitely not fuchsia. It's not pink. It's not red. It's not purple. It's kind of like a red raspberry kind of color. With, I think this is periwinkle. Yeah, that's like a periwinkle blue color as a trim. But the model looks pretty good. It has a nice feel to it. With her, the bottom part here, as well as her smoke box area, is plastic, and the undercarriage, it's 2013, so at that point, like, they were making everything plastic underneath, which is, you know, it makes the model feel quite lighter than some other ones. The wheel configuration is what I call the Arthur wheels, because I'm thinking Arthur was the first one to have the kind of wheels that she has. But it starts off with a stationary bogie. This part doesn't move, but there's two wheels there. The back part is just one bogie made out of 6 wheels. And so it actually performs not too bad around corners. I think they did the same thing to Molly, except they made the front wheels turn, because her wheels are a little bigger. The wood doesn't feel too bad. Like, there is wood involved in it, it's not all plastic. And this is the point where Fisher-Price took over, and I guess they decided the corners were too sharp for kids or something, because all the corners are rounded off. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it makes it feel more, it almost makes it feel more plasticky. But I guess it's what it's supposed to do is get rid of the wearing, or at least delay it. I think that's the intention. I'm not sure if it does that or not. But, so, that's Caitlin. We'll see what's up with Connor. I just wanted to make a quick point about the wheels. So this is Gordon, and he has the double bogies that are just 4-wheel bogies on the bottom. Okay, that's the normal configuration. Then we have the Arthur configuration, which consists of the large 6-wheel bogie and a stationary front. And then here's Molly that I talked about. She has the big bogie in the back, but her front bogie isn't stationary, it actually turns. Okay, here's Connor. He's a New York Central Hudson that's streamlined. I'm not quite sure how Caitlin and Connor get along, being that they're from 2 different rail companies. Although I suppose that the conflict should be much more apparent if Caitlin was from the Pansy, you know, the Pennsylvania Railroad, because the Pennsylvania Railroad and the New York Central were direct competitors and they hated each other. And then they combined. And that was dumb. Anyway, so Connor, he's got a strange color too. It's teal, like a blue quite a blue. It's not a green either. He's kind of a teal with, I'm not sure if this is periwinkle or not, the periwinkle trim. It's kind of hard to tell because of the surrounding colors. No, that's not quite the same color in the middle, is it? Well, whatever it is, it's pretty darn close. Anyway, Connor has some nice detailing on the side. Again, the bottom part and his smoke box are plastic. His wheels and bogies, they're plastic. And he has the same configuration as Caitlin. Again, with the plastic bogies, it just kind of makes it feel much lighter. But, you know, he's got minimalistic detail. It looks nice. And if you wanted to have Connor and Caitlin in your stories, I'd say go get them. I don't know what else to say. Oh, there is one thing. I'm curious about this tender. See, Caitlin's tender actually had coal. See that? But Connor's tender has whatever this thing here. My camera decides to focus. Focusing. Yeah, it has this. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's very interesting. This middle slot here, that's plastic, but the rest of it is wood. But it's just very interesting. I'm not quite sure what this slot is supposed to be, but something I'd like to point out. But so there's Connor and Caitlin. That's about it.
This is our final product. That's all there is.